Hello, welcome to my review. I will be reviewing the Boon Sport gloves. I've had them for about 8 months. I've practiced Thai boxing for almost 2 years. I will be informing you about the experience I had with them, how durable they are, what they're made of, etc. So I'd like to speak about the design. I do really like the design of these gloves. As you can see, you can't really see much anymore, but the way they look, of course they have the brand here. I like that they have the brand on the thumb and on the front. It's just cool, you know, it's just personal preference. I got the tire gray color. I didn't want to get black. Black is basic, white is also basic, pink is gay. But I do like the way they look. When it comes to the size, they aren't really bulky. I'd say they look pretty normal compared to other 14-ounce gloves. When it comes to what they're made of, their website says it's made of cowhide leather. I don't really know the logistics on the differences between each leather, but they do feel good. I don't know what good leather feels like, but they feel nice. They have the normal air circulation stuff here. Now, the strap itself is quite wide. Some gloves have the strap this thin. The fact that the strap on the Boon glove is wide like this is supposed to help with wrist protection. They do also say that the padding has 3 layers. So, you know, it's not really that uncomfortable getting hit by these gloves, unlike Fairtex. Fairtex do have a rumor about them being pretty hard, like it's uncomfortable getting hit. But these gloves are quite soft. Now, when I bought these gloves, I did think they were gonna be really durable, especially considering it's a cool brand, but they weren't as durable as I thought they would be. You know, I've been using these gloves for 6 days a week, each week for 8 months. You know, some weeks off due to fights, etc. Both of the gloves have the logo is almost gone. Not that important, but you can see tear starting to happen here. The Velcro isn't really that as compact, as sticky as it used to be, which is normal, but I didn't think it was going to be this much of a difference, but I thought they would be better. Other brands like Apex have better Velcro, but of course this problem is fixed by just getting lace-ups. However, as I punch, I do feel the Velcro sometimes gets loose, which is annoying, but it's okay. The padding feels still okay after 8 months. I don't notice any difference in the padding. Something else I noticed was the stitching. It became loose not long after I started using these gloves. I had to tie it. As you can see, it went quite a bit up. On the other gloves as well, I noticed this stitching getting loose fast, so I just tied it right away. When it comes to their customer support, just short experience, I did send them an email about this. I was asking if I could send them back and get them fixed or something. They could like stitch it back. They didn't. They ghosted me. I think. I didn't get an email back. Now with the comfort, I really like the feel of these gloves. Because of them getting pretty beat up already, I'm not gonna use them as much, but they do feel really comfortable on the hands. It has formed to my hand pretty well. The strap, you know, goes nicely around. I guess every glove does that though. They're pretty flexible, easy to use in the clinch. Classical feature from Thai gloves. Yeah, I think they're really comfortable. Comparing them to my previous pair of gloves, I used a pair of Combat Corner gloves, I think 13 months, something like that. The Velcro is completely gone. These, I think, were less comfortable than... It feels like they hug your hand less. My hand can move around more compared to these where it hugs my hand and it feels really comfortable. It feels like it protects my hands. These, not as much, but at the 8-month mark, I do remember the Velcro being more intact than these gloves. They're also handmade in Thailand. Really nice gloves. In my experience, it does seem like the CR&R gloves were more durable than the Boon gloves. But if I had to pick, I would pick the Boon gloves because of the comfort. It just feels better, you know? I can imagine myself, if this was a dish, I would eat it because it's so soft. When it comes to the price, these are priced at 105 USD. I think it's a really nice price. These were 180. I bought them in the Norwegian store. They're pretty pricey. I don't think they're at all worth the price compared to these gloves. Like the price difference, I don't think these gloves are worth the step up in price from the Boon Sport. I think the 105 USD mark is really nice for these. They could have been more durable. The Velcro could have been better, but they're still really nice gloves. So on the high quality range, I think these are pretty cheap compared to other gloves like Yukao. Their gloves also ranging around, the average 180 pounds. So if you're looking for just a decent, solid pair of gloves in the high-end range, Boon gloves are really nice. This would wrap up the review. For the next review, I'm going to be reviewing O-Pro mouthguards.